Okay, so I use this app called TikTok. If you're looking for me on there, it's Purple Trucker. But that's besides the point. This girl, the video I saw on the For You page, she must have been a Trump supporter or something. She says, "I don't understand why gay people need a whole month for Pride. Our veterans only get one day, blah, 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 blah." Agreed. Yes, veterans get one day. There's a couple of days throughout the year, but that's besides the point. Pride is not a national holiday. Not every place celebrates it. It's not like kids get a whole month off from school if they're gay, bi, lesbian, trans, questioning, asexual, bi, whatever. It doesn't matter. They don't get a whole month off from school. It's not a national holiday. It's a celebration. It's like Black History Month. Just because you're African American does not mean you get a whole month off from school. It's a celebration to celebrate the people who sacrificed so that you could have a better life as an African American person, like Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, and so on and so forth. And then we have people in the LGBT community, like or celebrities, like who celebrate and do what they can. Like Harry Potter did the, I think his name is Daniel Radcliffe. I only know movie stars by like what character they played. Don't judge me. But he created the Trevor Project. You have Ozzy Osbourne's son. You have Lady Gaga, who constantly supports the LGBT community. You have Laverne Cox. You have Raven Simone. There are many, many, many more, and some who are not famous, but there are many, many more. The point is, it's not a celebration for people who aren't in the LGBT community or for people who don't support it. That's not what it's for. It's a celebration for those who are in it and those who support it. I, unfortunately, as a truck driver, did not get to go to any, but I did meet a lady while I was up in Maine, I think last week or the week before, and her son is transgender. The only reason I knew this, she had one of those Proud Mama shirts on, and the bear cub was the transgender flag colors. So I asked her, and she was talking to me about it. She noticed my tattoo. She asked me about it, and we had a very nice conversation. Very nice lady. She took on a second job so that her son could afford to go. They could afford to send her son to therapy because in the state of Maine, it's required no matter what, no matter how old you are. I guess it's required. So they did that, and then now I believe he's starting hormones, she said, and they're going to Pride in Maine. They might have already went. I don't know if it happened. I haven't been up there in a while, but it's wonderful. That's a wonderful experience. That's a wonderful story. Like, that's a heart-wrenching story for me. Not because I grew up where I wasn't supported. My mom's gay, so of course I was supported. But it's a heart-wrenching story, and it shouldn't be, but it is because parents kick their kids out left and right. So, the reason there is a whole month for Pride is because there is. I believe it had something to do with protesting for 30 days, and that's why we celebrate for a whole month. I'm not very news person-y. I don't look at news unless it has something to do with like where I live, in case somebody was murdered or a new rapist came about or whatever. But there is a whole month for Pride because it's for people who celebrate it. If you don't want to celebrate it, well, who fucking cares? Nobody gives a shit. And there's a whole month because you know how hard it would be to set up Pride parades in different states on one day? One day. You know how long it takes for them to set up parades for, like, 4th of July? It takes a lot, okay? And if you live somewhere that doesn't have a Pride or isn't having a Pride, but you might live close to one that is, if every Pride is on the same day, you may not be able to go to the Pride that's close to you because maybe it's on a day that you have to work, you can't take off or whatever. So, the case is, there is a whole month. And it's not on the fucking calendar. Okay, I have a calendar. Okay, nowhere on this calendar, it's from TA, but nowhere on this fucking calendar, nowhere, does it say Pride Month. It's not fucking on here. Okay? It's not a national fucking thing. It's not nationally known. It just happens to be that in June, we celebrate Pride because of certain events that I'm unaware of. I should probably read up on that. But that's besides the fucking point. If you don't want to celebrate it, then don't. Nobody's gonna fucking kill you. It's not like, when I go to South Carolina, I have to worry about being kicked out of privately owned businesses because of who I am. Straight people, you want a month for straight pride? How about your whole fucking life, you douche canoe? Your whole fucking life is a straight pride fucking parade. You don't have to worry about getting kicked out of your house because you're straight. You don't have to worry about losing your job because you're straight. You don't have to worry about fucking losing your house because you're straight. And yes, that can still happen in many states. You can lose your job. You can lose your house. That can happen in many states. Many states don't allow it, but like New York and Pennsylvania have the act in, I forget what it's called. It's I forget what it is, but they have it. Many companies nationwide have no discrimination acts. Like I know Frito-Lay does. I work for a company that does, but it's a trucking company, so of course it does. Well, I shouldn't say of course it does. I should say it's nationwide, of course, because we travel across the country. Well, across the United States. And into Canada and Mexico. So, yeah, across the country. But, that's besides the point. In the month of June, there is Pride. If you don't like it, then don't fucking go to it, okay? Shut your fucking pie hole and relax, Karen. Nobody's telling you have to go. Nobody's telling you gotta fucking sprinkle yourself in rainbows. Shut the fuck up and calm down. Jesus. Fucking ridiculous. My dog is falling asleep as he's panting. It's not even hot in here. I have the AC on. But yeah. So those of you who got to celebrate Pride, or did celebrate Pride, or went, awesome. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad you got to go. Those whose parents went with them, that's awesome. Those who saw the, I believe, free hugs from dads, free hugs from moms, those people, awesome. If any of you are watching this, or anybody accidentally sees this, awesome. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being good parents. You shouldn't have to say thank you, because that's, as a parent, that's your job. Your job is to support your child no matter what. Well, unless they're a rapist or a murderer. But those are different scenarios. Like, if your child says, hey, I'm going to be an artist, you don't say, oh, you're going to be an artist? Get the hell out of my house. No. You shouldn't do that if they're gay, bi, lesbian, transgender, whatever. So, on the end of this tidbit of my rant today, there is no straight pride. There is gay pride. Well, I should just say pride. There is pride, and there's Black History Month. If you don't fucking like it, then too fucking bad. You have all the privileges in the world being a white cis person. There's a women's month. I forget what month it is, but I know there's a women's rights month for you white women out there. But yeah, so shut the fuck up and relax, Karen. If you don't want to celebrate Pride, then don't. Don't look at a rainbow. Don't eat no fucking Skittles. Shut up. Other than that, y'all enjoy the rest of your Pride month.